Good morning, everyone. Welcome in Sunday morning, week 3. Ryan Noonan, Connor Allen. Connor, what's going on, bud? How you doing?
Yeah, not a whole lot. Hit some sharp stack college football bets yesterday. Hit 3 out of 4. So that was awesome. Just like I kind of knew one of the guys, but the other 3 I had no idea who they even were. So just bet some unders on that, and that was awesome. Good thing to I guess check back on at like 9 p.m. last night. Be like, hey, I just won some money. So that was tight. How are you feeling heading into the week here? We got like a minute until inactives drop.
Yeah, frustrated as I was venting in our Discord this morning and with you just now, because would like to get a lot of action down on the defensive prop market this morning. I have what I think would be a fairly large card, but unfortunately not all the books are participating in the ways that we're used to them participating. So kind of have my hands tied. I'm going to share them all with our subscribers and let them kind of do what they want. But in terms of, operating within the rules of our official plays and making sure that we have a lot of outs for people. We basically have builder, again, prop builder, fantastic menu today. Great menu on Bet365, great menu on Hard Rock, DraftKings, barely participating. Caesars, usually really strong menu, nothing. MGM, nothing. So same thing. ESPN's got a little bit. So yeah, I mean, it's tricky, my man. It's really frustrating.
Crazy. Yeah, I don't even know like what the right answer to that is. Like, I mean, probably just do what you're doing, right? And then like end up releasing it as unofficial, but that sucks. So like, I don't know. Maybe the rules are just different, right? Like, I mean,
I might have to just pull the chat to get a sense of like, hey, if I've, if this bet's on these 3, are you going to be able to get in on anything at all? That's kind of where we're at. So it sucks.
Yeah, it's real tough. Yeah, no, it's real tough, but I think you have some bangers, so I definitely will be betting them on Builder. I don't know if there's like a easy way for people in the US to get Builder, right? Like it's like because now we bet hold it.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought that was a nice. I was gonna really start pushing that in chat. I'm like, hey, you guys all need to be on. We pushed the rebet. We had promo codes last year. We were having promo codes. People like get in there anyway, and we need to have that more accessible.
That's the problem. I mean, it makes sense. They'd probably get blasted by especially you.
Yeah, I get it. So yeah, I wish there was an easily accessible way. Unfortunately, there is not. So getting some inactives rolling in. I know one situation that you were kind of swimming around is the Tampa Bay wide receiver stuff. Kind of conflicting reports on not necessarily that Emeka Egbuka is going to be active, but I guess how active. Any thoughts that you wanted to share there? I don't know. I don't want to step on anything that you haven't done yet, but
No, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to play it. I think I floated to you guys yesterday about like playing a Mike Evans under 72.5. I thought that, there's paths here where it's probably like lower volume, lower efficiency. 3 offensive linemen are banged up, so he's probably not throwing deep. Sauce has been mostly playing on wide receiver 1 so far, but like in Evans mostly plays on the outside. So I think that would make probably a lot of sense to see like, I don't know, 70-ish% of the day. And so, I mean, Evans has been around 50 too, like 51, 56 yards most other games. So pricing him at like 68. I feel like there's a good, buffer there. But when you have Rap Sheet saying one thing and then you have Schefter saying the other, I'm going to believe Schefter like 10 out of 10 times. Like Rap Sheets, like playtime reports are like, I would say arguably some of the worst in the industry. So like, yeah, anytime he says something like that, like his actual reporting is totally fine. It's good. But his like, oh, this player is expected to have a big role today, or this player is not going to play much. I mean, it has to be bad in 30%, like on how correct he is. It's really bad.
Yeah. Yes, those are definitely Schefter. Again, take the news for what it is when they start to take to the next step and forecast and project playing time. You might be able to find an edge if that starts moving the markets and people start reacting to that.
It's like when beat reporters will like start like tweeting about like, oh, like this guy's going to have 100 catches this year. It's like, do you even understand like how hard it is to get 100 catches? Like, because he caught like 10 balls in practice one day. Like, they just have no, like Stephen Jones would talk about it all the time too. Be like, we want to get this guy 300 carries. We want to get this other guy 200 carries. It's like, there's only one ball. Like, that doesn't even make sense.
Christian Gonzalez inactive for the Patriots. Looked like that was going to be trending for him to play. But I don't know that there's any Steelers pass game stuff that I'm looking to move off of that necessarily. But I don't know if your instincts are different. DK, I'm guessing, would be
Yeah, I played some DK. Played his baseline like 58. Played some alts. I mean, like this is just one of those spots where it's like the Pats have just been bleeding in the secondary to have basically everyone. And the line's low enough that like he doesn't even have to have an awesome game, and he could probably end up going over this line pretty easily. I think this game could. I don't know. Initially, I kind of thought it'd be slow, maybe not play volume wise, but I think there's going to be. I don't know. I kind of think it's sneaky, like upside on like total scoring here, just because the Steelers are missing guys in their defense too. And the Patriots, again, without Gonzalez, 68 yards to Waddle, 97 to Jacoby Myers, 109 to Tyreek Hill, 103 to Bowers, who's basically wide out. Like a lot of this, I mean, it's in 2 weeks. It's not like half a season. This is like 2 weeks so far. So I think some DK stuff is pretty interesting.
Yeah, he's actually probably an interesting uncorrelated guy. I know we were touching on that a little bit on the Friday show. Where like we have this mindset of like some lower level, not lower level, but just volume guys. But I think there's some opportunities in some of these guys that maybe have a little bit of a higher reception number. Like that's not necessarily how DK wins, even though it's different, obviously, with Rodgers. But at the same time, like there's a path there for him to create some explosives, like you're talking about.
Yeah, we got. Well, actually, sorry if you got another inactives. I got someone has a great uncorrelated look that we talked about on the prop show.
Yeah.
Matthew Golden under 2.5 receptions and 60 yards is like 33 to 1.
Yeah, we didn't have his reception number during the show. That's a good one.
Right. That's what I'm pulling up right now. I think that's an awesome look.
Yeah, I think he fits that so well. Let's see. Other Steelers stuff is not surprising. All the defensive guys that we would expect to be out, Porter, Elliott, Highsmith, those guys are all out. Let's see, nothing super surprising here on the Raiders side with their inactives. Cam Taylor-Britt inactive at corner for the Bengals. I'm not sure. I mean, tough situation, obviously, with the quarterback situation to take advantage of. For Carson Wentz to take advantage of there. I saw Hitman released Hawkinson. I thought that was a good look. Cooked out now at like 3.5, but I thought the 3.5 reception line on Hawk was a pretty good look. I had it on my list. Just Hitman beat us.
Yeah, that's tough.
Good call.
Yeah, I mean, Hawkinson makes sense. I mean, that's like that makes a ton of sense. That game could be. I don't know. I really have no read on that. When you got 2 backup quarterbacks in, the Vikings getting some offensive linemen back, like I have no idea what to expect, to be honest. Like, I've kind of stayed away because of that, to be honest. Like, I don't know. It's a lot of uncertainty.
I have a little bit of I played some early longest rush, Jordan Mason at 15.5. It's 16.5 now. I still would play that. That's kind of built some longest parlay and took that early. I think I played that on Wednesday when it first opened up. But yeah, let's see, nothing else really jumping out in terms of inactive news.
Should I share some sharp stack stuff, rip through some of those real quick, and then we can get out of here? Let's see here.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, sharp stack. Also, some exciting updates. So we added a bunch of new books that you can do one bet click, like importing. So it's like Hard Rock now has it. Fanatics has it. I think maybe 365 even has it. I don't remember exactly. There's one more as well. Let's see here. I wonder if there's like a way to make it even bigger. If you put us in the corner. Okay, this is probably better actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably get our faces off to make it full screen.
I was going to say, do we need our ugly mugs on here? Is that? No. Well, that's just the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's as big as possible. For anyone who is watching here, feel free to chime in the chat if you think like, oh, it should be bigger, or smaller. I don't know. The Tyrod rushing yards.
Interesting.
22.5 seems like a pretty rogue number here. 27.5 on FanDuel Caesars. Like that seems a little bit more accurate to me. That's probably a really good one if you have an MGM account. I don't know if I'm touching any Scadaboo unders. There was a report from Garofolo saying that they're going to use more Scadaboo and less Tracy. I'd be more inclined to take some Tracy unders. Was eyeing those. I don't know if you have any thoughts on that though. Like
no,
Tracy.
I don't. Tough environment for running back rushing stuff, but obviously, yeah, I get the like of the unders on Tracy there. Oh, okay, no, never mind. I'm sorry. I was looking at 44.5 or whatever it was for a minute there. I'm like, wait, seems like a banger.
Yeah, that was rushing and receiving. That's the problem. I think he still has a probably sizable receiving role. 5 targets in 2 straight games. I don't know, maybe 3 targets, 4 targets this week. It's just tough. So I'm probably this was like in the 30s for a little bit. It was like 31. So I missed out on that. But because it was all just like I thought Scadaboo played more, but we didn't really know. We didn't
the reporting will move it for sure. Seems like 7 p.m. just before it kicks. Kind of a thought, depending on how the day goes, jumping back in on some of the Tracy stuff. But yeah, I don't hate it at all.
Let's see here. Mac Jones, 9.5 rushing yards. I don't know. Is that 6.5 FanDuel? I mean, MGM just is, I don't even know. Like they're
doing their own thing.
No idea.
Kind of why they're fun if you can, as much as you can get down. Hard Rock feels the same. And Hard Rock is new for us here in Illinois. I also feel like they just kind of do their own thing.
Oh, totally. Yeah, it's just like
Fanatics, except Fanatics have no shot of getting anything down. Maybe Hard Rock you can prime an account for a little bit, but we'll see. It's too early to tell.
Kavonte Turpin, 21.5 receiving yards. I mean, that's a lot of yards for a guy who's like. I mean, the problem is the matchup is so good.
And both teams, the matchup is great.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to get into a buzzsaw there. Mason receptions under 2.5, -121 Profit X, Pinnacle -128. I mean, I think he probably sees a lot of work, but how much receiving work does he see? That's the question. I don't know how much pass game work he sees. So I think that's probably a good look here at Hard Rock as well. Pierce, 28.5. Probably would prefer receptions, but I don't think this is a bad look either. It's basically just, does he connect on a bomb or not, right?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, because he's lined at 1.5 receptions. But again, the ADOT's so strong still. You're not quite like Anthony Richardson ADOT, but still pretty decent.
Yeah. QJ receptions under. I mean, you don't have to talk me into that one. That's a great bet. And so for those people also, if you're watching, I'm scrolling down pretty far. Generally, even during non-NFL season, I was popping bets that were 0.1, growth rate or higher. So 0.10 growth rate or higher, and even 3% EV or better. So all of these in non-NFL season were things that I was just blindly betting. I think that you honestly could, especially with if it's green here, you can just 1-click bet it. And so it'll just, I mean, you can rip through these real fast, honestly. If you want to just spray action, which is not a bad look, honestly.
No, I think it's okay to mess around with stake size, especially if you're, it's going to increase your volume a ton. Just good way to get a sense of how well it did for you that week is pretty good.
Totally. Awesome. I think that was probably it for me. Do you have anything else?
No, that's it. Just got to decide what to do with these tackles and then fire. It sounds like a lot of the ones I have also are available on pick'em sites. Again, it's not the game we play in terms of releases, but outs for people depending on what they want to do is I feel good about. But just come on, let's go. Let's go DraftKings. Let's go see DraftKings Caesars. Let's get in here a little bit. What are we doing?
Yeah, that's tough. It's tough. I mean, at this point, I don't think they're even going to post, probably, right? You just got to figure out. That's the
problem. We used to have Wednesday afternoon, we'd have a bunch, and then post prop drop on Friday, it'd be really busy because we would get everything. Maybe after inactives, you get a couple other guys added to a game, but they'd already have 6, 7, 8 guys in a game posted, and now it's it's barren. Weird, bleak, dark times. I'm going to make a bunch of money this week. I just want other people to join in. Personally, I'm fine. I can get down. I have builder. I have outs for all these. I'm good. I just want to share the love because I think we have a nice week projection wise. Feel really good about some of these numbers. Some unders coming too for you, Connor. So we're going to be good.
I know. I'm excited. I got a little sneak preview here and my heart was warmed. It was great.
Yeah. So I appreciate everyone joining us again. Make sure you subscribe here so you can come back. We'll be here 11 a.m. Eastern on Tuesday. kind of recapping what happened there in week 3, looking ahead to week 4, and then prop drop again, 3 p.m. Eastern on Fridays. Again, move the line wherever you listen to podcasts, 4for4 live on the YouTube channel. If you want to mess around with SharpStack, take advantage. Free 7-day trial, 4for4.com/plans. Use promo code MTL for 25% off. And again, that gets you access to all that we do at 4for4. Let's have a good week. For Connor, I'm Ryan. We'll see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.